Hello everyone. This is Odes May. How you all doing? I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. Okay, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment, and I'll get back to you. Today's story time, and the title of my story today is The Rat and the Bat. Okay? Story time. If I hear ping, you go hear me. Alright, okay. This is how it goes. Once upon a time, a very long time ago, in a certain village, there were these friends, Mr. Rat and Mr. Bat. They were cooks in the village, but Mr. Rat was a better cook. Mr. Bat was a very jealous friend, but he did not show it. One day, Mr. Rat went to visit Mr. Bat at his house, and he told Mr. Bat, "My friend, please do not feel bad that people do not compliment you. You are my friend. If they compliment me, they compliment you too. So please do not feel bad at all." Mr. Bat says, "I don't feel bad. I am very happy for you. You're doing well for yourself." And so Mr. Rat says, "Thank you so much, my friend, for being so understanding. And you know what? I want to learn your recipe. Sometimes I get tired of eating my food, and I want to try something different. And you, my friend, will teach me your recipe." Mr. Bat thought for a while and says, "That's a very good idea. I will teach you. In fact, I will show it to you now, how I make my food." Then Mr. Bat went in, he got a pot of water and placed it on the stove. And then he told Mr. Rat, "This is what I do. I jump into the water, I stay for a little bit, then I jump out and shake the water off myself. Then I add the ingredients and make my food." Mr. Rat says, "Really? That is very interesting, my friend. I am going to do the same thing when I get home." So Mr. Rat says his goodbye to Mr. Bat and went home to Mrs. Rat. And when he got home to Mrs. Rat, he told Mrs. Rat all that has happened at Mr. Bat's house, and then told Mrs. Rat that he was going to try the same thing. So Mrs. Rat went in and got a pot of water and placed it on the stove. So Mr. Rat jumped into the pot, and he struggled and struggled and struggled. Mrs. Rat kept watching because she thought it was part of the recipe. Mr. Rat kept struggling and struggling and struggling until he drowned. Mrs. Rat then realized what has happened and said, "Oh no, my husband is dead. And it was his friend, Mr. Bat, that told him to do this, and now he is dead." The king must hear this, she said. She ran to the palace to meet with the king and told the king all that has happened. The king was upset. He said, "Oh no, not in my kingdom." He told his guards to go fetch the bat so he can be punished. And so the guards went in search to get Mr. Bat. When Mr. Bat got wind of what has happened and that he is to appear before the king, he ran far away from the kingdom. And so the guards searched and searched and searched for Mr. Bat. They could not find Mr. Bat. And so Mr. Bat realized he is being searched for in the daytime. So at night, he comes out to feed and roam about when no one is searching for him. And then in the daytime, he goes back into his hiding. And so they searched and searched and searched for Mr. Bat, and they could not find Mr. Bat. And so, my friends, that is how the bat roams, feeds, and flies at night, because of the deed he did, the bad deed he committed in the daytime. So he hides in the daytime and comes out at night. This is the end of my story. And if you believe all that I said, Hawa, thunder.